Welcome to the Sunset Archon channel, where we aspire to gain from night to first light, and today we will be continuing Genshin Impact version 3.1, starting with the desert quest that we had started the last stream, the Golden Slumber. And we are just 17 days, 7 hours, and 30 minutes away from Genshin Impact version 3.2 maintenance. And 19 days and 13 hours and 30 minutes from Harvestella. So if you want to watch that stream, it's starting again on November 4th, so please be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. And while it might not be on that list, Sonic Frontiers comes out in just another 23 days, I believe. Yes, 23 days. 23 days, 13 hours, 29 minutes, and 20 seconds. I don't know about you, but I'm looking forward to all these games, but for now, let's focus on Genshin Impact.
Alright. So we had just finally made it out of that pyramid over there.
One with the forest.
Scarab. Oh right, no meat space left. I really don't have a problem finding scarabs. I know that it's been an issue for the Genshin Impact community to the point where it's become a meme. But I'm doing pretty good for myself. No rush. See?
There is no escape.
Can't see.
Man, I love these vultures.
Enshroud.
Shine down.
Time to go. One with nature. Clouds high. The birds call. One with the forest.
Look at that hyper bloom go.
Can't see.
I'm just so happy that you're all right too. They really came at us. Luckily, Jabril gave us instructions beforehand, so they didn't make things too difficult for us. If Bonifaz had Jabril's wisdom, then perhaps our business would be doing much better than it currently is. You think too highly of him, then. Wisdom? He's one of them. I'll bet it's experience talking. Father wouldn't do something like that. There's no need to argue with him, Jet. It's my fault. I don't care what happened in the past. As far as I'm concerned, you have nothing to do with Sumeru now. And that's enough for me. What's going on? I thought a night in the Oasis might bring you all closer together. Why are you all at each other's throats again? It's a long story. You tell Noctigal everything. I see. But I don't have the right to comment on it. Oh? Why is that? Well, that's because Tirzan is the one who's paying me. No matter who I support, I'll be in a difficult spot. If I support Jabril, Tirzad will probably scream at me to get lost. If I support Tirzad, then we'll be without Jabril in this world of sand and bandits. Still, what would you do in this situation? Tirzad's words are not without merit. Well, Paimon really wants to believe Jabril, but he hasn't told us much about his past either. that weird guy popped up and claimed to be his old companion. But Jabril didn't even deny it. There can be no trust without honesty. Right? If you just tell the truth, Jabril, Paimon believes that everybody can be understanding. Anyway, Jet's his daughter. Paimon really can't imagine someone who would raise Jet as being a bad guy. I believe that the most important thing right now is to get Tirzad to trust Jabril. What? You're a merchant. You should know the value of trust. Even in this world of academics, researchers who engage in misconduct will be stripped of their research qualifications. Just ask yourself, would you trade with someone who cheated you in the past? Oh, about that. I would decide based on the circumstances. I dare not speak for others, but Boniface and I have much more flexible moral standards. After weighing the risks and benefits, we usually choose to take the risk. We wouldn't have accepted your commission otherwise. Ugh, you guys! I think I said this before, but you sure are stubborn. Forget about Samuel for a moment and ask yourself a question. Has Jabril ever done anything to harm you? No, I don't think so. Then hasn't he proven himself through his actions? Then when you caused all that commotion after getting drunk, it was Jabril who stayed and took care of you, Tirzad. This isn't the time to be fighting amongst ourselves. Yeah, we haven't even found the place marked on the map yet. Jabril is definitely the person in our group who knows the most about the desert. It'll be difficult for our expedition to proceed without him leading the way. Fine, I'll do it for you. I know I can trust you two, Paimon, CL. I'll trust you again. Alright, the Tirzad archaeological team is back together again. We still have time. We should travel to the next oasis and rest there in preparation for the next leg of this expedition. I'm willing to explain, to repay you for your trust, but the journey is our current priority. And we're off to the next oasis. Including all of these Agilenak nuts. Such a long and hard name to pronounce, yet it becomes coconut cake in a certain recipe. Funny. Alright. Gonna need that.
Sure.
There is no escape!
Enshroud!
Come on, I just wanted the tumbleweed.
The wind knows me.
Don't go causing a scene.
Can't see. This one.
Regret.
Okay. Might as well do this one for the companion XP.
Into the wind.
One with wind and cloud.
Shine down!
The hunter. It becomes your subject.
Alright. There's a lot to discuss, but let's set up camp first. So that has its own laws. Now that our bellies are full, what other excuses do you have? Let's hear them. And what did you slip to Noctigal earlier? You better not be thinking of using the merchants to send messages to the enemy. Tearside, you're being too hostile. No one's gonna talk if you act like that. It was just a note on some trivial matters. It's with the luggage that you won't be able to take with you. You can have it once you return safely. He can be hostile all he wants. I'm angry too. Forget Tearside. Even I've never heard about my father's past. I refuse to believe he's an evil person. But it's his secretiveness that caused all this. None of this would have happened if he had just told us everything from the beginning. Now I don't even know where to start. Maybe we should start with a relationship with Samael. Exactly. I can't sleep in peace without getting to the bottom of that. All of you heard Samael, yes? Well, he was telling the truth. Just like him, I was a member of the Eremite band named Tutmos. However, I betrayed him and Tutmos both. Did you do it because of Mother? No, that's not it. I thought I'd never have to mention this to anyone ever again. In the end, it was all my fault. There were ill feelings between me and Samael, but I only regarded myself as an insignificant grain of sand. I did as Thutmose needed me. Ufira was a capable researcher, and the Thutmose coveted her wisdom. They hoped to use her knowledge to solve the puzzle Al-Ahmar left behind. So I invited her to the desert and searched for many ruins with her. Our years spent exploring together did bear some fruit, but it wasn't enough for Thutmose. And was Jet included in those results? Come on, Tirzad, some things are better left unsaid. I'm making a reasonable inference here. As I said, there were ill feelings between Samael and me. After Jet was born, I kept asking myself if I could still wholeheartedly carry out the missions Thutmose gave me, as I had been doing in the past. Could I still tolerate what Samael was doing? In the end, Ufira and I decided to use hitting a plateau in her research as an excuse to take Jet away from the desert, and away from Thutmose. But Samael saw through my weakness. It can't be. Whoa. Is that a vulture or some new kind of crane? What the? Okay, one thing at a time. I'm gonna forget I saw that for now. A researcher that can't unlock the secrets of Al-Ahmar is worthless to Thutmose. He even thought that I would have no reason to leave Thutmose once Ufira was gone. Father. What? How do you even sleep at night after witnessing things like that? I do my best. So our encounter with Samael was a coincidence? Yes and no. Thutmose will never give up on an opportunity to unlock Al-Ahmar's secrets. I thought that we might encounter them, but I never expected we would run into Samael. The Fatui too. Paimon wonders what wicked plots they and Samael are hatching together. He will stop at nothing to achieve his objectives. That's the kind of person Samuel is. Then what's your goal on this trip, Jabrail? My goal? It's not more, is it? Are you still unable to let go of King Desert's secrets? Huh? But Jabrail said that even years of research with Ephyra amounted to nothing. So how would relying on Tearsa really change anything? Why wouldn't I, Listen, we're going to fill in the blanks tomorrow. In truth, I already know how I'm going to write my paper. Perhaps as his jet said, coming to the desert is like returning home. And in the end, I'm a grain of sand. I was born here, and I shall be buried here as well. Myra and I were like birds and a fish, but Al-Ahmar's secrets allowed our fates to intertwine. Now, you and I, people from different lands, are again here for those very same secrets. I didn't mention all of this to you because it was my own selfish dream, and it had nothing to do with Jet. I didn't want to make her bear any burden she doesn't have to. Tearsa, we hold different opinions on Al-Ahmar, but you are one of the researchers from the Hindu clan. As long as we can reach the throne. The throne? Okay, seriously, that bird is freaking me out. Our destination tomorrow. Taj Nisu, where Al-Ahmar's throne lies. According to the legend of the desert, only the chosen are worthy to kneel before the throne. The times have changed. If I have a chance to look upon the golden slumber that Al-Ahmar promised, I'll be able to fulfill the lifelong wish that Ephyra and I share. To that end, I will do as we agreed and protect you until then. Oh, alright. Our side would be the weaker by far, but we're just CLing. Hey, how could you forget about Paimon? I don't think you can be included in any estimation of our brute strength. Paimon's definitely stronger than you, though. Anyway, I have new worries now. The Grail. Don't you have revenge on your mind at all? I know you've repeatedly promised to protect me until the commission is over, but the loss of your wife isn't something you can just laugh off, is it? If we meet again, no, I think we'll definitely will. Even I know that he'll be waiting in the ambush for us at our final destination. At that time, what will your priority be? Will you take a step forward to get revenge? Or will you step back to keep us safe? Come on, Tearsa, stop putting him on the spot like that. Can still see the freaky bird behind Paimon's cape. It's a very realistic question, and it's linked to my survival, so of course I have to pursue an answer. If taking revenge on Samuel could bring Ephyra back to life, a good deal like that. Even if I had to gut him 10 times, even 100 times, I wouldn't hesitate at all. Ha! But this is a meaningless delusion that even Al-Ahmar would pay no attention to. I can only pray she has found peace amidst the endless ocean of sand. A man shamed by hatred cannot raise a daughter. Hello, Rotary Thunder. Welcome to the stream. That's why I left the stands behind me, so that Jet could get away from all this, and those feelings that will not edify her. Father, I didn't know anything. I even said that you did all of this because you couldn't forget the desert and the hot winds here. If you hate it here, let's just leave right now. Forget Samuel. To be honest, I want to know about your past. I want to know how you and Mother met each other and fell in love. I want to know what you and Mother had been through. The sweet memories and everything else. But if bringing up these memories will bring you sorrow, then I'd rather not hear about them. Just leave them buried here. I'll stop liking the sand, and I'll stop treating this place as my home. We've been together since I can remember. Nothing in this world is more important to me than you. So as long as you're well, we can be at home anywhere. Wait, you can't leave. Our expedition isn't over yet. You really have a way with words, don't you? You think so? You should read my articles. I reckon I'm much better at writing than speaking. Even Paimon knows that wasn't a compliment. Don't worry, I won't quit halfway. Perhaps a day will come when I shall meet with her again in the eternal oasis. When that day comes, spring water will replace salt water. Joy will wash away the pain. Roses will never wither, and the feasts will never end. But that day is still very, very far away. It will definitely not be now. She knows that I have a mission to complete. I will assist you in unlocking the secrets of Al-Akmar and protect you until the very end. Samael will not obstruct us, because I will clear him out of the way. As for Rufira, if I have the chance, I'll tell you everything, Jet. Time will gradually filter away the bitter impurities. Though I'm not good with words. I may not be able to even convey 1,000th of her beautiful qualities. But if you're willing to listen, I will tell you everything I know. My head's a mess. Father, can you sing that song again? Oh, stars high above the wasteland. It always calms me. It's a song that Rufira deciphers from all Akmar's text. Oh, stars above the wasteland. Oh, nightingale, weary of the day. It's time to take off the crown of roses. Cleanse yourself with wine made from grapes. I'll take the night watch. Don't stay up too late. All right. Where is it?
Illusion shattered!
And crown!
Ah, missed. Okay, so it wasn't a vulture, because there are only 2 fowl here. If it's 2 fowl, it's some kind of crane. A desert crane, huh?
One with the forest!
Gotta get that Athelwood. I plan on maxing that out too. Ah, right, hold on a second. Okay, we're back now. I forgot my headset. It's an important part of the setup and stops that echo in the background from the speakers picking up the audio. From the microphone picking up the audio from the speakers. Just gonna stand here. I'm not sure why it looked like that Hilichurl was just going to ignore me.
That's close enough. Looking for trouble?
Have a little taste.
One with nature.
Shine down.
Enshroud.
I'll pick the wrong test subject.
There it is. It's been a while since I've heard the "I picked the wrong test subject" line. For a second, I thought the devs finally got rid of it.
There is no escape.
One with the forest. God.
Wait, what?
Can't see. Keep up.
Okay. So, that Ruin Drake right there was level 91. I don't really pay attention to levels these days, but I'm pretty sure you only see stuff above level 90 in things like the Spiral Abyss. So seeing it out here in the desert is concerning.
I hear everything. The wind knows me.
Motion to compel. Illusion shattered.
Cha. Cha. I think we can forgo the lost and found report. One with nature. Follow the wind.
Only thing I can pick up out of all that is a carrot. Alright. You see the weirdest things in this desert?
The wind knows me.
Shine down.
Can't see.
Alright. I really do wonder what that giant twister is over there. Phew. We're finally here. But is the alcohol still clouding my mind? Or has the sand distorted my vision? Is this really the place we're looking for? I can see Kajnisu, but it feels like I also don't. Actually, I've been meaning to ask. You clearly can't cold your alcohol, so why are you so fond of drinking? I hoped it would improve my fountain of wisdom, but it makes my words spin instead. You're right. I really should slow down a little. But it'll be fine. Noctigal gave me some invigorating drinks before we left, so I'm as clear-headed as can be. It feels like we're missing a little something here. Just a little might be an understatement. Kajnitsu is where it should be, but it seems to be refusing to show itself to us. What's that supposed to mean? Shh, look over there. It's the Eremites. They got here before us. What should we do? Avoid them? No. Let's have a little chat with them. But we didn't get along the last time, and we even fought each other. Can we even talk to them now? Tirza, do you think we're going over there to invite them for tea? We're going to communicate in our own way, of course. And if all else fails, we'll talk with our fists. It's what my father and I are best at. Peace was never an option. And with that phrase uttered, Pyra has entered the chat. Welcome! Who are you? The researcher and the traitor? Good. Give us the stuff Samael mentioned. Give you what? We don't owe you anything. Acting dumb won't save you. Take this! Whoa. Well, looks like negotiations are broken down.
You are not welcome here.
There is no escape.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Torn to oblivion. Finally, target practice.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night. One with the forest.
Raise a storm.
Goodbye.
Man, I love Tainari. Yeah, that... Negotiations broke down faster than with the Fatui. It's about Ben. Ben did get taken away before. Beep beep. Beep. It's possible. Besides Tearside, we must protect Ben well too. They probably stayed for a while. Let's look around. There might still be some clues. Ooh, a spin crystal. The merchant has given us the location of the trader. There is more than one key, so you don't have to obtain it by force. In case someone questions you, find a way to leave immediately and don't ever mention our quarrel with that woman. If this works out, we'll be able to deal with her. Thumbnail. So that was Spin Crystal 86. Ironic. They just tried to 86 us. Jabril, we found this, though we're not sure if it's a useful clue. When I was still with the Tutmos, we used to leave messages for each other in code just like this. Oh, so you can read it, Jabril? Someone else should be aware that he can. Then all of this is a trap that Samael sent for us? I knew your past would come back to bite us. Come on, Ben. Why don't we just return to Sumeru City for now? It's quite regrettable that my paper won't have its final 2 chapters, but I can always return again if I'm still alive. Next time, I should get help that has a clean background. We can use this against them. What do you mean? We're the latecomers here. They've been here for quite some time, and they've made some discoveries, of course. They just lack something crucial, so they can't advance. And we happen to have what they need. The stone slate. That's right. Instead of taking them from us, they have a better way to get what they want. Oh, so they'd like to sit back and claim the fruits of our hard work. Yes, They preferred if we solved everything for them. Oh, I get it. They're people in the joint research projects that contribute nothing but take all the credit when it's time to present your findings. But they won't be able to get what they want if we get stuck here too. But yeah, I hate those kind of people too. So, we can use this against them. We can avoid a fight once everything has been uncovered. But Jet CL, neither of you will run from a fight, right? Of course. I decided to punch that guy in the face when we meet again. The Eremites are nothing. I will never cower. Alrighty then, forward it is. Sorry to interrupt, but there must be a safer method, right? Think about it. The ruins here have been here for years, so just a few months, or in a few years won't change anything. We can come back later. Using their plan against them is a bad idea. All four of you seems to be full of confidence, but that's because you're skilled fighters. But there are just too many of them. Paimon can fly away and hide if things go south, so what about me? For safety's sake, we should return to Sumeru City and drop a plan. No, even Aru Village will be fine. Those Thutmose folks may believe in King Desert, but that doesn't mean they won't touch the ruins. If he can't do it through ordinary means, Samuel will use other means. If they solve King Desert's puzzle before us, these ruins probably won't be the same when you return to your side. What? But they're all relics! They might be precious relics to you researchers from the academia, but they clearly aren't the Thutmose. It's all just a process. A phase. They only care about the final objective. Results are what matters to them. Tirza, do you still not get it? We have no other choice now. It saddens me to think that I won't get to celebrate my success because I'll have to face the fangs of that venomous snake who will leap out from the shadows. He may be in the shadows, but we've prepared for him. I won't let him touch you. According to the coded letter, Al-Akhmar's throne only shows itself to the worthy who have passed the 3 trials. The 3 trials? Maybe that refers to the buildings all around us, you know. There's so many huge statues. Paimon's worried that they'll just come to life. Maybe the trial is to defeat them. I can only hope that you're wrong. It would be so interesting to fight giant statues at this point. But yes, those people are absolutely the worst, especially when you're doing all the work. It has happened to me a few times, and I have actually had the thoughts of sabotaging my own work just to prove a point. Granted, I never actually had to go that far, but still. The fact that I even thought that is a testament of how bad it was at the time. Oh yeah, right, the Ruin Golem. Yeah, that thing firing at me, good times, good times. Granted, I immediately thought to switch to Zhongli when I heard that it was gonna fire at me. Of course I have to deal with this. Glorious! Alright, so if it's in that corner, that means it's in the other corner. Next to the center. And then another corner. Logic at its finest.
Shine down!
Ah, yes. Tomorrow will be a new cycle for the Spiral Abyss, so I'll be doing that too, but this half of the month's Spiral Abyss cycle was especially difficult. It had a nice challenge to it. It was challenging enough that it actually made me re-evaluate my Traveler build. I actually had to use the Traveler in my Spiral Abyss build because it required me to use another Dendro character.
Time to go.
Alright.
There is no escape!
I hear everything.
Down to the next floor we go.
Shine down!
Enshroud.
Illusion shattered!
Wind strider. I'll uproot you.
There is no escape!
Alright. That's 2 down.
Time to go.
Alright, we only got one more trial.
Illusion shattered!
Let's just ignore that. Alright.
Time to go.
Happy again.
Can't see.
There is no escape!
This is most enjoyable.
Enshroud. New punch. see? Enshroud! Can't see?
Alright, I'm bored. Oh right, and after actually building the Traveler all the way up to, from level 80 to level 90, went from about 1800 attack to 2400. Still using the Sword of Ascension though. It's a good sword. But I still only have C3 Dendro Traveler. That's gonna take a while. But as long as you can actually get the stats to a good spot, C3 is more than enough for the current Spiral Abyss.
Why is there a chest here?
That is an excellent question.
Enshroud!
Illusion shattered!
Wind Strider!
Why is an Eremite above me detecting me? Alright.
Time to go!
Shine down!
Brings a smile to my face.
Another teapot recipe. With no Primo gems.
One with the forest. A fateful offering.
Okay.
Time to go. Wind Strike!
Illusion shattered!
Keep up!
Wait. Let me see something. Oh! I just had an idea and it worked. Awesome. I figured out how to make the aim stick.
I think we can forgo the lost and found report.
There we go. You learn something new every day. Beautiful. And yet I didn't come across those Dendroculi. Ah, I better pick that up. The Sacred Seal Valley. A little bit further to the right. So it should be right above me. But again, it's either right above me or below me. Very unlikely that it's below me. Ah! Clever. After 2 years of playing Genshin Impact, most veteran players would expect to find the elemental oculi hanging from the ceiling. But very rarely do you ever think that they're hanging from the actual door frame. That was a nice touch. Consider me impressed. As for you... Ha! Okay, I'm satisfied.
Time to go.
A new punching bag. Take that.
No, you take this.
The wind knows me.
Okay. Onward.
One with nature.
Like I was never even there. Come on, gotta be in range.
The wind knows me.
Nope.
Follow the wind.
Oh, guess I'm climbing. So is it just me, or have the 4-leaf sigils made people lazy in this game when it comes to climbing? Okay then. Journey, Fata Morgana. The final puzzle awaits. Now that barrier was an interesting mechanic. I'm impressed.
Enshroud!
Incinerate!
On to the next fight.
Motion to compel! There is no escape!
Can't see.
You don't even use them? You just prefer to climb up everything? I can respect that. Here we go. What awaits us in here? Yeah, we're obviously inside, but where's the throne? Why do you think the throne would be facing the entrance? This isn't a receptionist's desk. Actually. I feel like I shouldn't say such, disrespectful things in a place like this. Anyway, King Desert's throne should be in a more dignified place, or in simpler terms, a place that's higher up. The mechanisms here probably stopped working a long time ago. We've got to find a way to reactivate them. Oh, Paimon can't wait to see what the throne looks like. Everything linked to King Desert is huge, so that throne is definitely very, very huge, right? Paimon wants to take a seat on it. Something seems to be the matter with the Ben. Something seems to be the matter with Ben. Seems like it wants to go down. Huh? The Tearzon said the throne is definitely higher up. To go up, we must first go down. You can't reach the peak without falling to your lowest. Just like in life. Yes, exactly. Ha! Looks like you've learned quite a bit these past few days you spent with me, eh? I'm going to ignore that last comment. But yeah, when you arrive in Sumeru and actually start doing a lot more exploring, I'd be happy to help you out with that. By the time you do, I'll probably know where everything is. Descend further. Activate the plinths of the secret rite. Forward. Left. Right. I have seen this pattern so many times in so many different games that have invisible walls that it's not even funny anymore. Oh, right. Can't leave that thing behind. Left. Right. Let's see. Okay. On to the next one.
Shine down!
One with nature.
Alright, I made it. I'm glad I didn't get caught by one of the fans. Alright. Last one.
One with the forest.
And we're good. I think. Yep. Rule of 3 trials. Wait. Why is there still a waypoint down there? Ah. What? Oh, right.
Time to go.
Gotta activate the mechanisms, too. Does no good to put the batteries in if you don't press the on button. Alright. Now the upper levels should be good.
The wind knows me. One with nature.
Operate the prism of Tajnisu and try to reach Tajnisu's upper floor. Okay, I get it. Oh, booyah! Gotta love when you can solve puzzles like that implicitly. Huh? I'm disappointed. I was preparing for bloody combat. Well, this is a good opportunity for me to observe the symbols written into these machines up close. Interesting. Okay. Going up. And there it is. Another throne. How many thrones does this make into that? This chair is huge. Paimon feels like just sitting on it is gonna make Paimon super great. Sitting on a seat that doesn't belong to you won't end well. I may disapprove of a tyrant like King Desert, but your thoughts might be a little too audacious even so, Paimon. Anyway, nothing happened. Huh. Is something lacking, or perhaps we made a mistake in the procedure? Jabril did mention that only the chosen may kneel before the throne. Maybe we really have to kneel before the throne. But I'm a researcher at the academia. I can't kneel before a tyrant's throne. And it's an empty throne, too. Don't worry, it won't be empty once Paimon sits there. You're seriously... Jet, please help me with Paimon. Jet? Wait, where'd Jet go? She was still with us a moment ago, right? Samael. Jabril, are you still refusing to admit that you are a Thutmose deep down? Self-deceiving makes no difference for people like us, you know. Al-Akmar's throne is right before us. Are you obsessed with it too? No mere grain of sand can reject a golden slumber. Al-Akmar's promise is the paradise that all of us dream of. Did you think betraying the Thutmose would be enough to deny your nature? Ha! I knew you would be back. Little Jet, do you see it now? Once he laid eyes on Al-Akmar's throne, your dear father forgot everything, even you. That was my mistake. It had nothing to do with him. You're just as stubborn as your father. But your talkativeness, I guess you must have gotten that from Euphira, huh? Samael, we solved everything for you up until... and brought you to the throne. Your dream should be fulfilled. Jet is useless to you, so why keep her? I see. You're finally showing your true colors, huh, Jeru? Use their plans against them. You're just one of them, like I expected. So this is your choice. Looks like your companions never really trusted you at all. Tearsad, your expedition should be over now. We've explored the entire Kajnisu. And you now have all the knowledge you need for your paper. We should start considering how to get back safely now. I promise to protect you until the end, and I'll keep my word. Such greed. Jabril, I thought I knew you, but I really don't understand what you're doing right now. You're trying to shoulder every burden. Your daughter's safety, the researcher's commission, and even Al-Akmar's secrets. I thought you'd learned your lesson about greed when Ufira died. Oh, sorry. Or should I say, I taught you that lesson when Ufara died. Oh, perhaps you learned your lesson, and you're prepared to pay the price now. Let's see which amongst them will be the price you pay. This weirdo keeps saying weird stuff. Paimon's getting confused. Haven't we uncovered everything? And what are Al-Akmar's secrets anyway? The golden slumber. Aren't those just desert superstitions? Things like that are too vague. There's no research value in them. They say anyone who gains King Deshret's wisdom is permitted to enter the golden slumber and enjoy eternal peace and happiness there. Besides ignorant children, who takes that seriously? You third-rate researcher. Oh, if Ufira were alive, she would have written multiple books by now. Someone like you has no right to talk about Al-Akmar's legacy. Enough! If you wish to sit on Al-Akmar's throne, then do as you please. I won't stop you, and I won't let Tirzad do that either. I opened the path to Al-Akmar's throne for you. I used Tirzad's seal to make Kajnisu manifest itself. I don't think I owe Tirzad anything. He wanted a paper that would shock the academic world, and now he has material that no one else has. I've helped him accomplish his objective. Now, give Jet to me and we'll be even. I'm really curious. Why are you always so evasive whenever Al-Akmar's secrets are mentioned? It's an empty throne. Anyone can sit on it. An unqualified and mediocre person won't become great just by sitting on it. That prayer is the key. But of course you know that. Well, it makes sense if you were planning to return home. Unfortunately, unless you're willing to pay with Little Jet's life. Nothing is more important than family. Yeah, Paimon may know what secrets of Al-Akmar he keeps mentioning are, but it doesn't matter if it's the truth. Or if it's superstition, like Tirzad says. Both strength and endless wealth are nothing before family. What kind of prayer has that much appeal? I refuse to believe it, but I don't mind listening in. It wouldn't hurt to include it as an anecdote in my paper. If something like that can be exchanged for Jet's safety, then stop hesitating and tell him. To be honest, I expected that we might have to fight for our lives to get home. So isn't it a great chance that we can resolve this peacefully? I never expected to see such intense superstition. I guess my knowledge is still lacking. Perhaps this superstition, linked to King Deshret as it is, may be worth studying after all. O stars high above the wasteland. Jabril recites the song he sings softly at night. Huh? But isn't this... Father? Jabril, why? Get ready. O stars high above the wasteland, huh? I see. Samael repeats the prayer. What is this? Yeah, he looks so strange. He fell asleep. No, wait. He isn't breathing. He got what we wanted. He's inside the golden slumber that Al-Akmar promised. The eternal dreamland. So that's what you meant by the Eternal Dreamland. What happened to Samil? None of you will leave this place alive! So yeah, get ready for battle.
That's close enough. The wind's rosy.
Illusion shut!
Enshroud!
So tired. Time to go. One with nature.
There is no escape!
One with the forest! I hear everything!
I'm getting sick of this
Your journey ends.
One with wind and clouds.
Enshroud!
Sand. Your sacrifice is ready.
The wind's rosy.
Incinerate!
A golden slumber.
Father, what's going on? That prayer? Jabril, you mentioned that Jet's sick mother siphoned it from Al-Akmar's text. I didn't expect it to be used here. But is Al-Akmar's golden slumber a way to send his believers into an eternal sleep? That makes it more terrifying than I ever imagined. I really should get back and update this collective knowledge of the academic world. Thank goodness Paimon didn't sit on that throne. Just sitting on a seat that doesn't belong to you really doesn't end well, huh? I have so many questions. Oh yes, I made sure that Tainari hits hard. I started out using him at level 50. Level 50 was more than enough to take on basic Eremites with a hard force. But as I leveled up and did all that farming from the resin marathon, I was able to completely refine my build of Tainari. Ufara made this inference about Al-Akmar's promise. Those who offer the correct prayer to Al-Akmar will be granted entry into the Golden Slumber, but it's a one-way trip. No one can move freely between the Eternal Dreamland and reality. It seems that Ufara was right. Samael is gone forever. I must admit that it was a very risky gamble. All that matters is that Jet is safe. That's right, everyone's safe, and that's the most important thing. Let me summarize the overall situation now. Jet's back safely, and Samael's subordinates have been defeated. Samael? He got his wish, didn't he? If he wasn't such a villain, I'd even feel like thanking him. Anyway, since he's in the paradise he dreamed of, I don't need his permission to use him as a case study in my paper, right? All's well that ends well, eh? I, Tearside, hereby announce that this archaeological expedition has been completely successfully and yielded great results. Is it really over? This doesn't feel real. Actually, it isn't over. I mean, the minimum requirement in the commission was to escort me safely back to Aru Village, right? That's true. Tearside's commission isn't over, so I can't slack off just yet. Father and I will be free once we escort Tearside back safely. Then we can go wherever we want. Oh, I'm not talking about the desert, by the way. I mean literally anywhere. It's fine, Jet. I'm willing to accompany you wherever you want to go. As for Ufira, I'll tell you about her if you're willing to listen. There's her research notes too, but I don't know if you'll be interested in those. I was worried about losing them, so I didn't bring them along. I left them and some luggage with Boniface. Once we return to Aru Village and get our luggage. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go. Does anyone else feel like something's wrong? Something's coming this way. Oh, crap. What's going on? How can this be? Is it Samael? Oh no. If he gained Al-Akmar's wisdom, then even if, just for an instant, he would have gained Al-Akmar's authority. We must leave immediately. Time to bail. What just happened? Why did I fail?
Time to go. Cheer.
Oh, that's why. Am I seriously dealing with invisible walls now of all times?
So many regrets.
No time to worry about that. Alright. We survived. Door's shut. Sealed. What do we do? We must defeat Sumeru, who has stolen Al-Akmar's power. But his physical form in this world must have been destroyed already. So that makes him formless. And how can we defeat him? Don't tell me he's invincible in the Eternal Dreamland. Unless someone goes to where he is. Unless someone stops him and defeats him in the Eternal Dreamland, I must protect you. Father, but how are you going to come back? Didn't you say that no one can move freely between the Eternal Dreamland and reality? There is no time to lose. I promise to keep you safe until the end. I can't let you die here. What is this place? Jabril, you're here! I knew it. We are the twin blades of Thutmose. Our lives dedicated to uncovering the secrets of the golden slumber. You took the long way around, but it doesn't matter anymore. We've met here again, at the end of the path. You were just lost before, but the sands of the Thutmose always return before Al-Akmar's throne. Like the dehydrated thirst for spring. Only the illusion of the eternal oasis can relieve our agony. Inside, the golden slumber promised by Al-Akmar. Oh, you are not us yet. It's fine. Soon, there'll be no you. You will become part of us. This meaningless talk will be unnecessary then. No, I'm here to stop you. My mission is to protect. I must protect Jet and the others. Why? Why care about such trivial matters? Great power is right before you. It's like a torrent in the desert. Don't you feel it? You should obey. Al-Akmar's will is our will. The Thutmose's dreams are our dreams. No, Ufira taught me that I'm not just some part of you. I'm an independent person. I have my own dreams. I won't go back. Jabril, why don't you understand? Love is just a fever. I even eliminated the infection for you. Has the heat made you lose your mind? You're the one who's lost their mind, Sumeru, not me. The golden slumber that Al-Akmar promised us isn't like this. It's not a sad place with only we and no I. It's not sad. I know what I want. My dream is to be one with the Thutmose. And you, the warmth of another? I despise such feelings. It makes you weak. Your betrayal was like a blade in my chest, but I obtained Al-Akmar's wisdom, and that wound I thought would never heal is nothing but a memory. You've realized it too, haven't you? That drowsiness. Al-Akmar is summoning you in the dream. Stop arguing meaninglessly with me. Come, fall into deep sleep. When you awaken again, no, when we awaken again, nothing will be left standing in our way. The Thutmos's dreams will be fulfilled. No, you're my enemy. My dream is... We are the dunes, and you are a grain of sand. We are one. You know this. No, I'm the treacherous grit. I abandoned the Thutmos and chose a different path. You took the long way around, but you reached the correct destination. Admit it. This is the dream hidden within your heart. I wanted to return to this place. Yes, you did. There is no hatred here. Only eternal peace. No bitter salt water. Only an endless spring. Sleep, Jabrail. Sleep. Father! Father! His body disappeared. He's not coming back. Jet. This can't be. I refuse to believe it. He always keeps his promises. He promised to tell me about my mother. All of you heard him. He wouldn't lie to me. He never lies to me. I refuse to yield. Jet is right. I'm a man of my word. I promise to protect them until the end. Your ties to the mundane inhibit you. Just like that infection. I'll have to eliminate them. The door is open. It must be Jabrail. It's still shaking. It's dangerous here. We can't stay, or else his sacrifice will be for nothing. Yes, unfortunately. A lot of barking. Leave if you want. Father will be back. He'll be so sad if he couldn't find me when he wakes up. I won't leave him. How foolish. But these trivial troubles will vanish with the wind soon. I won't let you win! I finally get it. Samuel, you're right. There is no me, only us. But you're not the only one who can decide our will. You can't be serious. Samuel, the twin blades of Thutmos are equal. So, die with me here. Jet, forgive me. You'll have to go alone from now on. No, I'm sure you won't forgive me. After all, it's my first time breaking a promise to you. I hear the voices of many here. I think I hear Rufira too. She's humming the song of her home. Oh, if only you could hear it too. Why couldn't I have told you a little more about her? Her soft curly hair, and that innocent smile of hers. I have so many things I want to share with you, but I'm no longer able to distinguish if they are my memories or our memories. Sorry. The door closed again. Thank goodness we made it out in time. Jabrail protected us, but he... Father... It must be Jabrail who opened the door for us. Without him, we would have been... He fulfilled his promise. This place might not be completely safe. Let's meet up with Noctigal's group and head back to Aru village. Refusing to give up, Jet examined the door to Kajnisu, time after time, only to find the door tightly shut. Behind it was dead silence. Things had happened and were beyond redemption. Jet, now having but to accept reality, put away Jabrail's axe carefully. It is the only thing he has left behind. We finally managed to persuade her to come back with us to camp. We then informed the merchants of what happened and returned to Aru village. To think that something like that happened. Animal Archon bless us all. I'm really sorry about what happened to Jabril, but at least all of you returned safe. I think we may have to reconsider our career as traveling merchants. The desert is 100 times more dangerous than I expected. Even someone as capable as Jabril. Nobody like me doesn't have that many lives. This may be bad timing, but I have to ask what all of you plan to do now. I believe Tearseye will be returning to Sumeru City. Me? Yes, I will. I should head back and start writing my paper. I must record everything that I witnessed, but not for academic glory or anything. Jabril did as he promised he would, yet I've always been avoiding my responsibilities. Now it's my turn. I too must shoulder my responsibilities. And as for the stone slate, I've prepared a replica for reference. As for the original, I hope you'll keep it safe for me. I'm not trying to run from danger. It's a commission, you hear? A commission. Just think about it. I'll be completely occupied with my papers. But an adventurer like you will never stop adventuring, right? If you make discoveries during this time, wouldn't we make the perfect team? The thesis material shall be mine, and the more are yours. Perfect. We'll make the best use of all our resources. Yeah, what do you plan to do now? Do you have any friends you can rely on or something? Father, he was so busy. He never had the time for anything. He didn't leave anything behind. Just that axe of yours. Father said he hoped he could meet with her again in the Eternal Oasis. But that the day was still very, very far away. Liar? He lied to me, and to my mother. He should keep his own promise. Now I have to fulfill it for him, and take his axe and mother's research notes, which he kept with his luggage, to the Eternal Oasis. I hope they'll find true peace there. Is there anything we can do to help? Thank you, but it's alright. While I was taking a quick look through my mother's research notes, I noticed what seemed like a casual diary entries on the edges of the pages. I found out that my father is from this tribe called Tani, so I plan to look for them. Perhaps they can tell me about my father. I'm sorry. Let's give her a moment to herself. Yeah. Anyway, Noctigal and I will be staying here for a while. We'll be having a good long think about our future. We should be staying in Sumeru for some time too. Paimon just has this feeling that there are so many more secrets to uncover. Come to us if you need anything. We'll do our best to help you. And good luck in your adventures. Journey, Slumber, brother of... Alright, and that is the end of that. To be honest, I'm starting to doubt the credibility of the articles I've read. That prayer. It gives me a strange feeling that I can't put a finger on. And Samael, too. What he said, I think I should study it further once I get back. Of course, my main mission is still to write the paper that I originally planned. Alright, and that... Alright, and that is the end of the Golden Slumber. Before we start any other quests, let's head to Inazuma. Because I think I figured out, while fighting some Hydro Slimes, it just occurred to me that I might finally have a way to kill the Hydra hypostasis faster. Which means I might actually be able to build Ayato soon. Oh, right. I almost forgot that Kazuha died as I was running for my life.
Are you here?
Dang it. Perfect.
One with the forest. Wind strike.
This is Her Majesty's gift. Winter shall eventually come.
You got Ida to level 70 and left him just like that, because those Sakura things. Oh, right. Oh, right. I have him at level 60. I have 244 Sakura blooms. My main issue is the Duo Repudiation.
Time to go.
But the game has changed now.
Shine down.
Alright, what is Ayaka's level? 70. I'll have to come back here later.
Motion to compel. Invisible evidence.
This is fine. A nice way of collecting everything. Alright. So to do this, I'm actually going to be farming the Hydro Hypostasis a lot over the next week. So it's good to set up a teleport waypoint here. Oh, I just brought the Traveler up to level 90 through the Spiral Abyss. Now let's fight.
There is no.
Into the wind.
Absurd. The mortal plane. A fleeting dream.
Interesting.
One with nature. Fallen leaves. A dork! Let's nip that in the bud. Ow, berry!
There is no escape.
Here we go. Where is it? Where is it? Yes, it worked. It worked! Yes, Raiden Shogun died for that one time, but the main premise of this fight actually worked. Using Kazuha's elemental... No, not Kazuha. Using Tainari's elemental skill, followed by 3 well-placed charge arrows on those healing slimes, one-shots them. So I can actually actively farm this boss without having to worry about it healing. And I'm now down to 987 grilled tigerfish, which means I have used 1,013 grilled tigerfish at least since version 3.0 went live. Yeah. Alright. What else should we kill?
Time to go.
Yeah, I use all those healing items because I don't have Zhongli on my team right now. I'm not using shield healing arts. Now then.
Shine down!
One with the forest. I hear everything.
Illusion shattered!
Wind strike.
Incinerate!
Nope.
Inazuma shines eternal! There is no escape!
Enshroud.
Did you think you'd be able to hide?
I'll uproot you.
Beautiful.
One with the forest.
Oh yes, it is very easy. Whether you're using Raiden and Tainari, or the Traveler and
Time to go.
Fushing. Taking down the algorithm of semi-transient matrix of Overseer Network is so easy, as long as you can stop it from going invisible. The algorithm of semi-transient matrix of Overseer Network. It sounds like it was named by the academia.
Keep up.
Shine down!
Clouds high. The birds.
Motion to compel! Breath of the flame!
Enshroud. Let's nip that in the bud.
Now you shall perish! There is no escape!
At this point, for all these room machines, I feel like I should have a Staples Easy button right next to my setup, just so I can press it. Okay. So next up is the Hyakunin Iki. We have 16 hours before the Spiral Abyss resets. I've already completed that. But I'll do the next cycle on stream. Alright. Back to Inazuma. The Robo Prism. Yeah, that's right. I don't have my tomatoes maxed out anymore. Or my rice. I have been cooking a lot of different dishes. You're stuck on 10-3, sadly. Because you only got artifacts for 5-star characters. Yeah, well, look. Yeah, 12-3 was really bad this time. No, floor 12 was really bad this time, so I actually had to revamp my Traveler just to use another Dendro character on my other team.
Error.
One team had Barbara keeping them alive, and another had Zhongli keeping them alive.
Add asterisk.
Under 47. Oh, and I have officially maxed out my fish again. So we're gonna have to figure out what to use all that fish on. So we can max it out a 4th time. The only character who has artifacts as your second Abyss team is Ayaka. Well, yeah, Freeze and Shatter. I learned the hard way when I first started trying to go to floor 12 that Freeze and Shatter, the Freeze and Shatter strategy will only get you so far. I have 7,507 regular mushrooms. What should I make? Actually, if I used up all the sausages I have in my inventory currently, I could probably max out my delicious rice cake soups right now. And it only cost me 1,000 of my tofu, fish, and lavender melon. What I'm really hoping for is to finish maxing out my fowl so I can officially start churning out the golden fried chicken. when you're farming and not a single cryo damage 5-star cup? Yeah. How do you think I feel? How long did I spend on this thing? Hold on, I'm looking through it now. Okay. I spent 4 hours, 26 minutes, and 49 seconds using 86 fragile resin, not all of them on the same artifact dungeon, some of them on talent books, weapon materials, and also the leyline outcrops, but a good sum of them on artifact hunting for dendro goblets, and didn't get jack. Nothing but a full inventory that I have to keep dumping every so often. You're questioning your time in Genshin after seeing what I have in my inventory. It's not that bad. Yeah, I'm just constantly collecting things and also remembering where those things are collected. But one good thing is, in the last 2 months, we have actually gotten 2 different Sunsetia recipes. The Sunset Berry Tea, which was part of another restaurant collaboration event. Can't remember which one. I mean, there are so many, but they all end the same way, with it getting kiboshed midway. There's the Sunset Berry Tea, and then there is Fruits of the Festival. So if you haven't participated in the most recent event in Mondstadt of Ballads and Brews, be sure to go there now, because there is a shop in that event where you can actually purchase the new recipe for that. Get the Sunsetia recipes while you can. You too can have over 9,999 Sunsetia if you know how to do it. Now then, let's get this started. Hold on a sec. Alright. Gotta stay hydrated. Hello there, warrior from a foreign land. We meet again. Indeed, we meet again. You cut as dazzling a figure as ever. To the point. It would seem that some people have been secretly organizing another Hyakunin Iki. There's another one? That's right. Perhaps your valor in battle has attracted even more people. To be honest, the audience got so fired up that they looked like they wanted to get in the ring themselves. To be honest, I never thought the Hyakunin Iki would be so soon either. Anyway, it's too crowded here to be discussing this sort of thing. As always, please come with me. He takes you to a small island in Inazuma City. Here we are. This is the place. Same rules as always. Once you enter this rather suspicious seeming door, you'll be in the tournament venue for this round of the Hyakunin Iki. It looks as suspicious as always. Anyway, I'll be recording your heroics and cheering for you at the top of my lungs this time too. Great, I'm getting fired up already. Well, I hope to see your flashy sword play this time as well. Now who here is ready for this round of Hyakunin Iki? Oh, everything's unlocked. Alright, so we'll actually be able to do a complete run of the Kakaninichi this time. I thought I'd actually have to wait a few more days before everything was open. So, let's see. Treasure Hoarders and Ronin. Hilichurls. Ruin Machines. Eremites and Fatui. Eremites, Bishops, and Rift Hounds. Hilichurls and Fatui. Okay, I can work with this. We're doing this on extreme. You love the names of the stages. The Morroweb Castle. The Proof of the Man. Machines Afternoon. The Red Handkerchief. Dreams of the Stray Dog and the Bad. And Blade of the Immortal Tengukin. Alright. Well, we all know how this is gonna go. First up, Kazuha Yanfei. Next up, Shao and Barbara. Next up, Raiden and Tainari. And for this one, a special guest appearance from the new and improved Traveler and Kushing. Now, who will be in the last two? And for this one, a blend of Ganyu and Klee. And finally, Zhongli and I'm literally drawing a blank here. I suppose I can use Chung Yun this time around. It's been a while. Oh. Or I could try out, try out Candace. Alright. Let's see what we got here. For 15 seconds after the party takes the field, when the character triggers a swirl reaction on the opponent, they will generate 2 elemental particles that regenerate 2 energy. This can be triggered once every 2 seconds. 15 seconds after taking the field, when the active character deals elemental damage, that character will gain 80% increased damage for 6 seconds. Okay. So I'm going to add 84,000 contracts onto the Raiden Tainari team. Wait, you can now get Hydro, Pyro, and Cryo Shao now? What do you mean? Okay, if the party takes the field, they'll create a vacuum. a vacuum field lasting 15 seconds that pulls opponents in and deals anemo damage to opponents within the AoE once every 1 second. In the vacuum field, this will appear when you switch parties. Sounds a lot like what you do with Kazuha. Whitewater Wave. Party takes the field, rippling field, 15 seconds. Follows the character around that deals hydro damage. Yes, this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. I did notice that C6 Candace can do that. Unfortunately, I did not get C6 Candace this round. Next time, though. That'll definitely help for infusing Hydro into my attacks. So, with the Whitewater Wave on the Raiden and Tainara team, I'll actually be able to use Hyper Bloom. I'll actually be able to use my Hyper Bloom strategy that I normally use with my full team. The Lotus of Wisdom. For 15 seconds after the party takes the field, when characters deal damage to the opponents using Dendro Cores, this includes Burgeon and Hyper Bloom damage. A shockwave will be unleashed that deals true damage. A shockwave made this way can occur once every 3 seconds. Alright, I'll put this one onto the Traveler and Kushing party. Next is Kichino Mizuuchi. For 15 seconds after the party takes the field, the character who triggers the Bloom reaction will generate Bountiful Cores instead of Dendro Cores. Bountiful Cores, by contrast, will rupture quickly and have a larger AoE. Bountiful Cores cannot trigger either Hyper Bloom or Burgeon, and they share an instant limit with Dendro Cores. Alright, so that's not very good for my own strategy. Let's see, we're on fire. 25 seconds after the party takes the field, fervor accumulation rate is greatly increased. All party members gain 60% pyro damage bonus. Physical. Clean cut to sight. Crit damage. Attack. Bonus points of elemental mastery. Oh wait, bonus points of elemental mastery. Okay. Add elemental mastery there. Crit damage there. Let's see. Pyro there. Little hydro here. Increase party attack. Increase max HP, so Xiao can survive longer. And increase normal attack damage. Actually, no. Increased anemo damage. Alright. We are good to go now. And hopefully I don't have to reconfigure these again. Now let us fight in the Yakuniniki. 3, 2, 1, fight!
There's no end to this. The wind knows me.
Time for your arraignment!
As one with wind and cloud. One with nature.
Motion to compel!
Into the wind. For it! Useless! Disappear! Worthless! Worthless! Here!
Illusion shattered!
I hear everything.
Inazuma shines eternal! Shine down!
Let's nip that in the bud. Propagate! Sorry!
Cut to the chase! Don't blink!
Scatter!
Incoming! With sword comes shadow! Come on! Focus! No touching!
Here we go.
All hail! Blazing delight! Jumpy, jumpy, go! Over here!
This is order.
We shall prevail!
Quake! Crumble! I will have order. Clouds high. The birds come!
Invisible evidence! Incinerate!
Useless! Let's get down to business. Evil conquering! Worthless! Here! Here! Worthless! Here! For it!
Ready, steady, go!
One with the forest. I hear everything.
Alright.
Illusion shattered! Now you shall perish!
Let's get down to another test subject. I'll uproot you. Enshroud. There's more. Here. Germinate.
Don't blink! Hey! Nowhere to hide!
10 seconds.
Born of ice and frost.
Alright, gold medal. That's number one out of the way. Ooh, berries. Okay, no crabs by us. Thank you for the additional like. Now we fight hilichurls. It looks like two of our arts got swapped out. Let's see. Energetic cultivation. Character deals damage with their normal attacks. They will regain 3 energy. Triggered every 1 second. All party members gain 80% charge attack damage and greatly increase that right there is going towards Tainari. Molten Rogue. Within 6 seconds after each character's trigger burning on an opponent, those opponents will have all elemental resistance decreased by 80%. Okay, not much I can do with that. So I'll just increase normal attack damage. Alright. Round 2. Fight! No dramatic slow walking this time.
Motion to compel. Time for your arraignment.
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud.
Boom!
Oh, wonderful! That caused a cryo swirl.
Motion to compel.
Lament! Worthless! Here!
Shine down.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape.
I'll uproot you.
Scatter!
Cut to the chase. Speed of light.
Alright.
Nowhere to hide. This is long overdue. Max and Flash! Boing, boing, boom!
The melting winter wonderland.
Blaze over.
This is order.
Hear my prayer.
I will have order.
Do your worst. Wrap up the flame.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Incinerate.
flickering. Worthless. Here. Worthless. Here. Get out of my way.
Illusion shattered.
One with the forest. Keep up. I hear everything.
Now you shall perish. Shine down.
I'll uproot you.
Illusion shattered. Inazuma shines eternal.
Platinum. Kongu Lion. Wait. It says platinum, but there are 2 stars that aren't lit up. I feel compelled to investigate this further, but let's do that after we finish everything else. Yep, only 1 out of the 3 stars. As if it's taunting me. On to Ruin Machines. Machines afternoon. And just like that, the Raiden and Tainara team have been stripped of their powers. So now we gotta figure out what we're gonna do. Within 15 party field, all party members gain 80% increased elemental skill burst damage. I can work with that. Slightly. All party members gain a 30% decrease in cooldown to their elemental burst damage. And their elemental burst damage is increased by 50%. Cumulus Cloudburst. After the party takes the field, charge all party members' energy to 100. In the next 15 seconds, when a character obtains an elemental particle or an elemental orb, the damage will be increased by 80%. Okay. I'm going to take that off, put this on to decrease the cooldown by 30% because that will make a lot of difference. And then I'm going to put back on 84,000 contracts. And I'll add on to, as within, so without, onto the Traveler Cruising Party. Let's see. Wait, what? Oh, that's right. I used a trial character for the last few times, and that just got swapped out. So we're gonna have to choose someone else. So let's give Sino a try. That means we have to turn off the hydro Boost, and turn on Electro. Alright. Be back in like 30 minutes? Okay. Thanks for stopping by. Your seat will still be here when you come back.
Into the wind.
Time for your arraignment! Boom boom!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night. Disappear! Worthless! Worthless! Boring! Worthless! Here! Enshroud! I hear everything! Can't see? I'll uproot you!
Shine down! Torn to oblivion!
Scatter! Spring forth!
Don't blink! Cut to the chase! Hey!
Here!
We're way behind for Rex Lapis! Rex Blast! Yeah, Dumpy Dumpy Go!
Alright.
This is long overdue. Blazing delay! Boing, boing, boom!
Yeah. Crumble! This is order.
Judgment is upon us.
Guilty! Stay condemned!
Okay.
This is due! Order guide you.
Alright.
Incinerate! Ja, ja, ha, ja. Ha, ha.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Grapple the flame! Boom boom! Ja.
Useless. Lament. Worthless. 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 Here. Worthless. Evil conquering. Here. Prepare to die. Fool. Here. Worthless.
Ready, steady, go! There is no escape!
One with the forest. Let's nip that in the butt. Keep up. Can't see? I hear everything.
Now you shall perish! Illusion shattered!
Let's nip that in the butt. Dust to dust.
Well, I still won. We're making excellent progress. Score 6,000 points in the Hyakanen Iki event. Alright. And once again, we have been stripped of the power from Raiden anti-Nard. The Court of Night Blossoms. For 15 seconds after the party takes the field, within 6 seconds after characters trigger Quicken, Aggravate, or Spread on opponents, those opponents will have all their elemental resistances decreased by 80%. Like it was meant for this team. And we are good to go once again.
Time to go.
Following orders. Lucky today.
Motion to compel.
As one with wind and cloud.
Following orders.
One with nature.
Inadmissible evidence. Incinerate.
Wind strike. Disappear. Worthless. Here. Worthless.
Lucky today. Come on.
Time to go.
Shine down.
Enshroud. One thing after another. I hear everything. One with the bars.
Lucky today.
Torn to oblivion.
Let's nip that in the bud. Enshroud. Propagate. Germinate.
With sword comes shadow. Incoming. Hey!
Scatter.
Speed of light. I'll be fine. For Rex Lapis.
Alright.
Dumpy dumpy go! Boing boing boom! No touching. Born of ice and frost. All hail. Flaming delight! La la la. La la la.
I will have order.
Where do you think you're?
Your sins weigh upon your soul. Guilty.
You are not welcome here.
Bring it.
This is order. Right.
Clouds high. The birds.
Time for your arraignment.
The wind knows it.
Motion to compel.
One with wind and cloud.
Alright, doing good, doing good.
Boom boom.
Foreign. Lament. Worthless. Here.
There is no escape.
One with the bars.
Where do you think you're?
I'll uproot you.
Inazuma shines eternal. Shine down.
I hear everything.
Really lucky today.
Torn to oblivion.
Propagate.
Cut to the chase. Don't blink.
Almost there.
Access denied. Born of ice.
I got carried.
Woo-hoo!
Still only 1 star on Platinum, but it's a lot better than it was before. I'm trying for 4,000 in 1 round. Alright. So far it's been gold, platinum, gold, platinum. What will we get for this one? We'll be fighting Eremites, Rift Hounds, and Bishops. The Baptismal Bishops, to be exact. And once again, stripped of our power. "15 seconds, 80% charge attack damage, and greatly increased resistance to interruption. Lion's Claw. After the party takes the field, they'll create a vacuum field that lasts 15 seconds. They'll pull enemies in and get animal damage." Okay, yeah. Okay, I got an idea. I'll use the Lion's Maw with the Traveler and Kusting to draw them together, and then I will use the Traveler's Elemental Burst to inflict Dendro on all of them. And then I'll hit them all with Quicken and Aggravate.
Clouds high. The bird.
Invisible evidence!
One with nature. Time to get. As one with wind and cloud.
Incinerate!
Useless. Disappear. Boring. Here. Worthless. Worthless. Here.
Illusion shattered! Now you shall perish!
Enshroud! I'll uproot you!
Shine down!
Can't see?
Inazuma shines eternal!
Scatter! Germinate!
With sword comes shadow. Incoming! Hey!
Propagate!
This is long overdue. Ouch! Run! Up! Pew! Dumpy dumpy poo!
Crumble! Judgment is upon you. Your penance is due!
Some target practice.
Order guide you.
Wind strider!
Wrath of the flame!
Lord of Sand, your sacrifice is ready.
Pound into the... You are not...
Lament! Here! Worthless! Here! Here! Worthless!
There is no escape!
Let's nip that in the butt! One with the... I'll uproot you! Enshroud! Who do you think you are?
Speed of light! Nowhere to hide! ice and frost. We're way behind schedule. Blaze over. Really?
All right.
Fine, fine. Storm. Motion to compel.
Time to go.
All right. Another goal, and we are down to the 6th and final round. The Blade of Immortal Tengukin. Alright, let's see what we got. Alright, we got Molten Rogue again. No, that's Molten Rogue, not the... Okay, here we go. 84,000 contracts. Celebrations beyond count. All party members gaining a 30% cooldown decrease. The Whitewater Wave. The Rippling Field will actually add that to the Traveler team. Something just occurred to me. Yeah, let's try that. Okay. So, the way the Hyakunin Iki works is whenever you switch a team, it also eliminates any significant structures or entities that are connected to the previous team. Like, you can't use Kazuha's Elemental Burst and then switch to the next team expecting that Dome of Wind to still stay there. However, if you're using someone like Zhongli, the geoconstructs he makes will disappear, but any shield crystals that are created during that time by that geoconstruct remain on the field. And I noticed that the same thing applies for any elements that are infused into the enemies. So I can put Kale on the final team just before Klee, and add Molten Rogue on there. And just before switching to that team, let's see. Just before switching to that team, I infuse all the enemies I can with Pyro. And then once I switch, I immediately infuse those enemies with Dendro too, instantly causing them to all have the burning effect. And I'll get more damage that way. It's not just about balancing the teams out so each one can actually do damage on their own. It's also about infusing elements into the enemies at the last moment just before you switch to make it easier for the next team to do damage. The Hyakunin Iki is a fascinating event, as always. Final round. Fight!
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves. Adornment!
Time for your arraignment!
Useless. Evil conquering. Here. Worthless. Here.
Illusion shattered.
One with the forest. Let's nip that in the bud.
There is no escape.
Can't see. Keep up. I hear everything.
Scatter. So.
Incoming. To the chase. Speed of light.
I can't tell what reactions I'm putting on this guy, but it was enough to take it out.
Speed of light. Hey!
Germinate.
Don't blink. For Rex Lapis. Pew! Blazing to light.
And ow.
Hi! Fallen Emma, help!
I will have order. Quake!
Clouds high. The bird.
The flame. Incinerate!
Into the wind. Fallen leaves.
Adorn light.
Useless. Useless.
Lament.
Here. Worthless. Here. Worthless. Shut it. Worthless.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Now you shall perish.
I'll uproot you. Enshroud.
To the chase. Incoming. Hey! Over here. Speed of light. No
Here we go.
Don't blink. No touching. Blaze over. Over here. Sparks and flash. Dumpty dumpty go.
Looks like this is gonna be a gold too.
Right!
No. Mercy.
Oh yeah, burning.
Order
For a
guide you.
split second.
Boom.
Alright. That still wasn't that bad. And just like that, the Hyakunin Nikki is over. And I think this is a good time to do at least one 10 pull. And try to get Candace. Or no, not Candace. Still stuck on Candace. Nilo. So, let us see what we can get. 3, 2, 1. the Wid Sith. We are just a few Primo Gems short of actually getting another 10-pull. So why don't we just try Milo's test run? Okay.
Positions. Just like we rehearsed. Dance with the waves. Let the show begin. All eyes on me. Positions. Don't touch me. Dance with the waves.
All right. Okay. Now we just need another 27 Primo Gems. One thing we can do is see what we get from Wanderlust Invocation now that Tainari is officially on this banner. And we have 14 wishes built up for that, so let's give it a shot. In 3, 2, 1. Shikanoin Heizo. Oh. Well, we didn't get anything good, but Heizo just reminded me that I have plenty of the star glitter. So I can get that extra fate like that. So now we can try for another 10 pull. In 3, 2, 1. And we got Beto. And Fischl. So much Electro. And we'll save the rest of the star glitter for the very end of the stream. So we've done the Hyakunin and Iki. We've done a Ballads and Brews. Granted, I didn't do that one on stream. Ah, right, the rest of the Archon quest. Let's go take care of that so we are prepared for version 3.2.
Excuse me, did you happen to see where the missing scholars went?
You mean the village keepers? Oh, let me think. When I was eating dinner the other day, I saw one of them by the side of the road, muttering away and eating mushrooms and tree roots. They shouldn't go around eating that kind of stuff.
Okay. Did you notice anything else?
Anything else? No, I think that's all I have to tell you. Sorry.
The scholars that have gone missing. Have you seen them?
Those eyes. Those fierce eyes. You look like a real fighter.
Don't change the subject.
Right. You were asking about the the mad scholars. I think it's been a few days since I last saw them. I usually go to bed pretty early, so I'm not too familiar with what goes on at night. But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them. Even though they act a little strange, they've helped me in the past. If it weren't for them, my house would have collapsed long ago.
Do you also think Grandpa and the others are good people?
Grandpa? Oh, hello there. It's little Isak. You mean that nice man who looks like your grandpa's long-lost twin, right? He was actually the one who protected my house. I saw it with my own eyes. He happened to be staying near my house that day and was doing something with his hands on the ground. It still feels pretty surreal now that I think back on it. Did someone teach them how to do that? Well, whatever the case, I'll always be thankful to him and whoever taught him to look out for others. I'm pretty sure that if I ever went mad, I wouldn't be able to do anything like that.
Gotcha. Thank you.
All right. Ever since they reorganized the way that your items are ordered, I haven't been able to find anything. I literally do this by the position in my inventory. So I get irritated when they just rearrange everything without a word. I mean, look at this. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it's not a big deal, but look. Now my crabs are all the way over here. And my crab row is all the way over here. Before, I used to be able to do screenshots of both my crabs and my crab row all just side by side, which made it very aesthetically pleasing to watch those numbers rise, watch the crabs rise, then decrease as the crab row increases, because I'm making crab row at the time. But now I have to take 2 snapshots and crop them for both of these. It's a sad thing. That's the one thing I don't like about the way they've reordered this. But enough about that. Wait, why am I climbing this? A commission. This condition is tricky. I better get Dr. Zachariah's help. Is someone gravely ill? Oh, a traveler. Nobody's gravely ill. Oh, right. I have auto-scroll on. Have you tried prescribing other medicine? That would have been far beyond me. You see, with my limited experience, I can only come up with this many prescriptions. They can treat mild conditions all right, but when it comes to serious ones, they're next to useless. Luckily, Dr. Zachariah by Marston has offered to prescribe medicine and get the ingredients ready for me. By Marston, a new town. Traveler, can I ask you a favor? I've got some patients to attend to, so could you visit Dr. Zachariah in my stead and ask him to prescribe something? Leave it to me. Alright, I'm just gonna move it over to see where it... Oh. Oh. It's just a clinic. I thought they were talking about a new town altogether. Why am I having more and more patience lately? After that, keep boiling the soup on a high flame. In fact, I suggest a brief high flame before running on a low flame a bit longer until the soup. So glad I slowed down to scrolling through this, otherwise I wouldn't know what I was doing.
Time to go.
Star Shroom. High flame first, then low flame. Until the soup deepens in color. Doctor's handwriting. Oh, this was a special commission. Well, at the very least, the commissions now do feel like they have a little bit more depth to them. Ah.
Sir, have you seen my grandpa recently? You know, the one who likes to sit and space out near the village entrance.
Oh, well, if it isn't Isak. Oh, your grandpa, huh? It's been a while. The last time I saw him, he was spacing out by the road as usual. I went and asked him if he'd like any of the food I had prepared, despite my wife's protests. Like many people, she's really quite terrified of them. And speaking of my wife, she's still always complaining about how I don't make enough mora. That might explain why she's always mad at me.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for taking care of him.
It was nothing. You're looking for him, right? Did he go for a walk and get lost?
Yeah.
That's no good. Well, once you found him, come by my place again and I'll cook a little something for the both of you. I've known you since you were very young, so as far as I'm concerned, you're family. Please feel free to come by anytime.
Wow, what a nice guy! Okay, thank you, sir.
Huh? Don't say anything for now. Isak, stay here. Let's head over there. Stay quiet as you move. Listen, see if you can make out what they're saying.
Have you heard? The mighty Scarlet King, the sovereign of our faith, will soon return to this world.
Yes, of course I have. The Scarlet King is the one and only true ruler of this land. I've never believed in any other gods. Still, you say he's coming back, but it sure doesn't feel like life's about to change around here anytime soon. What's your proof?
Haven't you noticed? The village has been getting more deranged scholars than ever. Delavar was saying that many people also went insane just before the fall of the Scarlet King's civilization in ancient times. We don't quite know why, but it seems like there's some sort of connection between insanity and the Scarlet King. Isn't it a sign of the Scarlet King's power that all the mad scholars have disappeared?
Alrighty. Thank you for stopping by, Pyra. You have a nice day.
For the Scarlet King's resurrection.
Huh. Now that you say it, that does make some sense. Does this mean our lives are finally going to take a turn for the better?
Exactly. Those city folks will get what's coming to them.
Now, repeat everything you've just said from the very beginning.
Huh?
Who are you? Where did you come from?
My patience is running thin. You heard what I asked.
Yeah, bro, this guy's something else. Just look at his eyes. One wrong move, and he's gonna flay us alive.
Let's not get on his bad side, okay? I am no match for this guy.
Oh, okay, good sir. What is it you would like to know?
Tell me about the Scarlet King's resurrection.
Well, I only know a few things from hearsay. I went for a drink the other day and heard others talking about a rumor that the madmen will disappear, and that the Scarlet King will return to this land. I'm not making this up, I swear!
Hey, go on, keep talking.
It's true. It's all true, sir. We desert folk have had more than enough of those people at the academia. They keep sending us all their mad scholars and won't let us have a good life. Would you want to live like this if you were in our place? The radicals were even more thrilled than me when they heard the news. We're all praying for the Scarlet King's speedy return. Delavar also said that once the Scarlet King returns to our side, it's only a matter of time before we conquer the land on the other side of the wall. They're all willing to serve under the Scarlet King and fight for a share of the glory.
Is that so?
Seems like he still wants to know more. Keep talking.
Got it. At first, I told myself it was just the drink talking, but then all the mad scholars vanished without a trace, just as the rumors said. Please don't beat me up just for mentioning these rumors. If I'm guilty, then everyone else around here is also guilty. I'm just saying what the others said.
The people here really like the Scarlet King, but dislike the Dendro Archon.
Where is this radical person you talked about?
I haven't run into him over the past few days, so he probably hasn't been around the village. What about you, man? Have you seen him at all?
No, not at all. We wouldn't dare lie to you. He's really not here right now.
Sounds like you're not too close with the radicals.
No, of course not. All we know are their names.
I have many ways to stop you from talking. And many others to stop you from sending warning messages. So you'd best just stay home and hope I don't hear of you trying to contact anybody. Don't do anything until I've gotten to the bottom of this. Try something foolish, and even Candace won't be able to protect you.
Yes, got it. We'll do just as you say.
That scared Paimon half to death. Sino is pretty terrifying. He didn't try to reassure us at all. It's like he's used to hearing that. Oh, Paimon bets lots of people have told him that before.
I heard that.
Sorry.
It's part of being a Matra. The rumor we heard just now seems like a strong lead. But we need to check a few more places. Very well.
Isak!
I'm here.
Where's your grandpa's house?
Well, I can take you there. Just follow me.
And we're off. And we're following the kid. Isak.
Grandpa? Oh, he likes to be alone. Sometimes he stares at the sky in a daze, and other times he just pokes at the ground with his fingers. Every now and then, he yells out at the top of his lungs, so a lot of people are really scared of him. But he's a good person, really. I know he is. I swear, he's just like my real grandpa.
He's really dragging his feet in the sand.
Well, this is where Grandpa usually stays.
There sure isn't much here.
No.
Incense? Please don't say it's the same one as before. But are you okay? Are you getting dizzy or need to lie down?
There's a scent that you can sense, but I can't.
A certain traveler here once passed out from that smell. Thankfully, Tainari saved the day. And then he gave us a long lecture to explain all about how it worked.
So, you know Tainari?
Huh? You know him too? Are you two friends?
Yes. Now that I concentrate, I can also make out the scent of incense.
Wait, surely Tainari didn't lecture you too?
No. No need. Did you first encounter this scent at Tainari's house? In the forest. From a scholar.
Illusion shattered!
What are you looking for, Sino?
Here it is. Take a look right here.
anything.
Although the traces have been completely buried in the sand, there are footprints here. From the size and shape, they belong to an adult male. This pattern is a common one from this area. Local shoes. This was probably someone from the village. The scent is quite faint, but still extant. The footprints head in the direction of the door.
But who would come looking for Grandpa? He doesn't have any friends.
We'd have to ask whoever lured him away with the incense.
Huh? So you can lure someone away with just a scent? Hey! What's wrong with liking good food? Everyone's got something they love in life.
Exactly. Most scholars are fond of incense, since the smell supposedly helps them clear their minds and discover new knowledge. Even deep within the clutches of madness, they still yearn for their knowledge-seeking days, and will follow the scent whenever it presents itself.
No, Grandpa.
So, someone's taking advantage of their weakness? Huh. Still, why would anyone want to abduct all the scholars? Are the rumors really true? Could the disappearance of all the mad scholars have something to do with the radicals?
It's highly likely.
Please, you have to save my Grandpa. Grandpa's never done anything wrong. Please help him.
Sounds like we'd better help get him back. Don't you worry, Isak. We won't let whoever took him get away with it.
Let's head to Aru Village and inform Candace and the others about what we learned here. After that, we'll set off to find the scholars.
Alright, we are going to end the stream here for today. So, thank you so much to everyone who came to watch the stream today and those who come to watch the playback later.
There are leaves around.
Hopefully we'll be able to get back into Genshin Impact to complete this quest, and also to complete the next cycle of the Spiral Abyss. And stay tuned for November 4th, when we continue the complete game of Harvestella, not just the prologue demo. And then 4 days later, when we play Sonic Frontiers, we'll be starting by playing the PlayStation 5 version, and then we will be playing the Switch version in version 1.0 to see just how well it performs in its base form.
In this world I roam,
Once again, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.
It is the last link I have to the land of my birth.